In this video, we will show you how to build a simple program using the Agilart Visual Designer. Go to agilart.com, log in with your credentials, and then go to the dashboard section. The dashboard is the place where you manage your projects. For this demo, we'll create a new project. Ensure that your hardware is connected to your local network and the Agilart Runtime is running. Type the IP address and the port number of the device and click Connect. The browser fetches the widgets available on your target hardware. Let's drag a digital input widget on the designer. This will be our button. First, we need to set the name and then to specify the button pinout. The digital input has one pinout that represents a physical hardware pin. A physical button is connected to a GPIO from our hardware, so we need to select GPIO input driver. The driver has an initialize command, where the GPIO number parameter is the number of the hardware GPIO, e.g. 24. The driver has one value changed event, which is triggered each time the physical button is pressed or released. Now, let's drag a digital output widget, which will be used to turn on an LED. We will do a similar configuration, i.e. change the name, set pinout and port number. This time, a GPIO output driver will be used. Our LED is connected to a GPIO referred as number 2. So far, we have two widgets and we have to connect them together using the wire. When the digital input value is changed, the new value will be sent to the digital output. Let's press the Run button and test our application. When the physical button is pressed, the digital input widget, the button, changes its value. The new value is sent to the digital output widget, the LED, and set to the corresponding GPIO. As a result, each time the button is pressed, the LED is turned on. When it is released, the LED is turned off. Let's stop the program and add a few more widgets. We'll create a program with two buttons. The first one will turn on the LED, while the second one will turn it off. Rename the button to say Start, and drag a second digital input. This new widget will be named Stop. Similar to the Start widget, we configure the Stop widget by selecting a driver. The only difference is that we set the GPIO number parameter to 42. The last widget we are going to use is an RS trigger. The trigger, also called a flip-flop, is a logical device which will provide true on its output pin if you provide true on the set value pin. In our demo, the Start button will set the trigger. To reset the trigger, you have to provide true to its reset value pin. That will be the Stop button. Finally, we will connect the trigger output and the LED widget. Let's press the Run button and test our modified program. When the Start button is pressed, the trigger is set and the LED is turned on. Pressing the Start button again doesn't affect the current state of the trigger, which is already set. However, when you press the Stop GPIO button, the LED is turned off because the trigger receives a signal on its reset value pin. In this video, you learned how to use the Agilart Visual Designer, use basic widgets, create and modify programs, and configure drivers depending on the concrete hardware.